Hello. Welcome to doing IV meds tonight. While we let that sit for a minute. I'm supposed to do this over 3 to 5 minutes. I typically don't. I typically go much faster than that, which not the greatest. Anyway, I'm feeling like crap tonight, so I thought that I would just get my meds out of the way early and call it good. Oh, for fuck's sakes, why does it do that? Why do you do this? I do not know why it does that. Sorry about the blood, guys. Hello, hello. Oh, I gotta do this again. Doing my evening meds. Technically, they're not due for another hour, but I want to be done with meds and hop into my comfy bed and just chill. Hello, guys. Well, I missed the garbage can. Well. This is just the flush. This is just saline, so salt water. I just finished up my antibiotic. So we do salt water, and then we do... I forgot to grab a cap. We do salt water, and then we do pepper. No, I'm not crafting tonight. Today has been a I'm not feeling good day, and it's been a stressful day. It's just been a day. So today I am not crafting. Because I don't feel good. I can't hit the garbage can tonight. Look at this tiny little baby syringe. It's so cute. Alright, go. And this little green cap is filled with alcohol, and it goes on the end of my line. Keeps it a little more clean. And then we're doing my feeding tube meds. But yeah, today has been a huge stress today. So last night yesterday, me and my partner made the decision that, quite honestly, we cannot really, at the moment, afford to rent on our own. Now, mind you, we could afford paying rent, but everywhere around here expects you to have double to 3 times the amount of rent as your income, which is all well and good. I understand that, but getting that right off the bat when they moved from Sweden is gonna be rough. So we have made the decision that we are going to get a place with Hannah and Andrew. They've been, they can afford rent and everything for themselves, but there we go. But with just the way the economy is, the way housing is, sorry if that's really loud, but the way that everything is, it's just cheaper for us all to live together. Yeah. This thing is yelling at me. I don't think it likes it. It's blinking red at me. You're almost done. Stop cranking at me. I think it's starting to need charging. I've had this for months and not had to charge it, so I'm pretty impressed by that. Where is my vape? There it is. So I have applied for basically Section 8. I qualified, disability, all that jazz. But the waiting list for that is, who knows, a year, 2 years. It could be a really long time. So we were hoping to get a place for we found one that was $785, and we could get in there. We could pay that rent, with a pretty low income job, but they require that you have 3 times the amount of income, which that is where I think housing needs to change. You know, like, obviously we can cover rent, but, you know, that's the most important bill to pay. And it's like, kind of, when you compile all the other bills, it's probably not going to be very cheap. The place we were looking at, like, their estimation for electric was $40 to $80 a month, plus water, or they covered water, I think, but internet and all that, like, it's expensive to live. And with me being disabled, my income is fixed. I don't have options right now. So, just with everything, we all decided that we're just going to live together, because it's a lot easier to afford. With Hannah and Andrew, they can afford rent just fine. However, can they afford rent with all the accommodations we're looking for? Yeah, there is. Like, we have dogs. It's going to be hard enough to get a place with dogs. And cats. Thankfully, my cats are an ESA. They do have paperwork, so a lot of places just accept that and don't really care. But it's, you know, it's still full house. Yeah, pretty much. That is my life. Except for not actual children. Oh, fuck, that's it. Oh. We're going to give it 30 tonight, because that's a little big. Got a lot of meds going in there. I would stand you guys up a little further away, but I don't know if I can do that. There we go. See what I'm doing. Hang on. I got it. Oops. My TV's making bleeps. We're going to do this. We're going to put you guys right here. Hopefully that works. So because I have a feeding tube, I have a nice electric pill grinder. I did it for months with hand cranking, and I hated it, and it got really annoying and took forever. So now I have a handy dandy electric one. But it's rechargeable and everything. It's really cool. But this is how I take meds every day, all day, whenever I need them. And quite honestly, all this is 5 medications. 4 of those are all for allergies. I'm on 2 Claritin, 2 Zyrtec. Yes, feeding tube. I know you're getting really cranky over here. 2 Claritin, 2 Zyrtec. Singular, which is an asthma and allergy medication. That one is the mast cell stabilizer. I hate this cup, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Why am I using it? I do not know. I have another one. Let's switch it out. This cup has, like, spots in it that are... Let me get this in there a little bit. Get all the extras out. Let's go in the garbage. I hate that cup. Oh, yeah. Nebulizer for asthma, not so much. I haven't needed the nebulizer in like 2 years. I know it's going to sound weird, but my vaping kind of has taken care of that a lot. And also the Singular does help with the asthma. But I wasn't needing my inhaler or my nebulizer even before that. I do still have a rescue inhaler. Which I use almost never. I have to hide these from my cat because he gets into the paper towels. But yeah, no, the asthma has not been a problem for quite some time. It's not that I grew out of it or anything, but it's just that it's never been horrid. But it's not, you know, it's not really an issue at this point. So, by the way, this is the So that was, this is we call it a Christmas tree adapter. So there's two different types of tubes. Let's see if I can do this without showing everything. This tube has a screw-on cap. This one, this type of thing goes into it. Reason being, these are better for draining. This one is better for draining. This one is how most feeding tubes are nowadays. They had to change that up over the they've been working on it for 3 years now. I don't need that much flush on this tonight. It does need to be cleaned out though, which I will do momentarily. I'm just going to give it a partial flush. It's pretty. That's the Benadryl. No, it's not Pepto-Bismol. It's Benadryl. But yeah, no, we went to the vet today with Simon. He's really actually quite healthy. The main problem with Simon is his teeth. And he's going to cost me about $1,400. So that's a little bit on the rough side to stomach right now. Like, do not have the money for that. We are draining our savings for it. But he has to have some teeth pulled. And it's going to cost us just about, if not more, $1,400. Cats are expensive. To kind of give you an example of how changed the economy is over the last few years, when I had this done for my snitch, his entire mouth had to be removed. All his teeth but one had to be removed. And it cost us $1,300 for that. So it's gone up in price so much. Because Simon only needs 4 done. Well, they're estimating 4. Sorry, I gotta clean this out. That's why it's doing its thing. Or why I'm doing the thing. Now, don't spit on me, please. That one didn't go as well. Thankfully, this part's a little easier to clean out than the other part. Ooh, that sucks. So what we were planning on was getting insurance for Simon. And then I found out that because of the level of decay that's going on with him, if it had been a level 1 or 2, they wouldn't cover his first thing, but they would cover his second thing. So if it was like a cleaning situation, they would do that. But because he's a 3, when I saw the estimate, I have to find it. I don't know what I did with it, but it's around somewhere. Oh, there it is, I think. Because he's a level 3, they consider that a pre-existing condition. So pet insurance will not cover. Oh, why did I do that? You come here. Of course, I can't find the one I need. Pet insurance will not cover his extractions. So our plan was, okay, we'll get his teeth extracted, we'll get reimbursed, we'll put the money back in our savings account. Nope. So now we're going to be probably about, quite honestly, $2,000 down from where we would have been. So that part royally sucks. Because we had quite a good buffer going. We would have had $3,000 saved up, but we had some things come up a couple months ago that we had to pull from savings for. And then we had about $2,500 saved up for everything, and we are between the flight for my partner Chloe and the cat. We're gonna be draining it this month, which sucks. It really does suck, but you know, my cats mean that much to me that I will do anything for them. You know, obviously if I couldn't get the money, we'd have to wait, but we can pool it together. Between a few different things, we can pool it together. Sorry, this part sucks. Yeah. Pet insurance is a whole different ballgame to human insurance. I also found out today, which further pissed me off, where are my wipes? I know they were, oops. I know they were over here. I just got to figure, oh, there they are. With me, we're doing the scramble again. And I found out that the company that I was using this past month, they only cover hydration when you're doing multiple therapies with them. So because I was on the IV antibiotics, they also supplied fluids. But I called them today because I'm like, hey, when's my shipment coming? And she's like, oh, we need to get that ready for you. I shouldn't have to call them every week, but hey. But I found out they will not be doing my fluids from here on out. And I called another company. They're like, oh, check out this company. They do fluids, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, well, they're not covered, and it's $40 a day. I do fluids 5 days a week currently, probably, hopefully, 7 next month. I can't afford that shit. And quite honestly, if I have to pay out of pocket anyway, quite frankly, I cannot afford to pay that much money. My old company that I was using wants, or I'm not sure if that's going to be for just fluids, but he told me it would be like $250 a week. And I left them because I can't afford that. $250 a week? I can't do that. That's my entire income in a month. So our options at this point are going to be I go back to them and just pay a very small amount each month to them. Because if I'm paying, there is also the option to, we're going to be applying for a financial assistance thing through the hospital. So hopefully we can do that here in a couple weeks or something. But we're looking at, I may have to go back to them. I wish they had told me this because I would have been getting that set up. I would have just gone through fucking KU Med like I was. I wouldn't have switched companies. But it is what it is. I am a medically complex human being. I gotta do the things. I don't have a choice. I have to have hydration in this manner because otherwise I'm too sick. Yes, feeding tube. I will start you back up. Hello, Simon. Simon. I think he's waiting for me to get in bed, quite honestly. I think he thinks that with the light on and everything that I'm going to take him again. I swear to God, I'm never going to be the one to put this cat in his crate ever again. Because he is barely letting me touch him tonight, and it's breaking my heart. He did so good, though. Like, he did such a good job at the vet, but he's so skittish. He's so scared of everything and everybody outside of me and in my room that he's just very traumatized today. And I think he's hurting a little bit, but he's not letting me get close enough to give him medication, really. Hello, Leo. Leo, what you doing? You rubbing him with feetsies? My sweet boy. This one's a stink pot. I clipped his nails tonight, and he cracks me up. Are you so sweet? Yeah, you being sweet boy. Leo. You got my feet. He has an obsession with feet. You like my stash over there? We got puppers, overnights, and waddlers down there. Oh, you saying hi? He's saying hello. He wants his actual dinner. They've had so many treats today just because I'm trying to gain Simon's love back. But this is, yeah. Hi, sweet baby. Would you like, where is it? I put it down somewhere. I feel it. I feel it. What's this? I don't know if I can do that right with the cart right here, though. Leo. Hey, dude. Goofball. He can hear the dogs and stuff, so. I'm happy to report I combed him with my flea comb today, and I didn't get really any flea dirt and no fleas actively that I brushed up. I'm sure there are still some, but as of a few days ago, I was still getting a lot of flea dirt. I was still, oh, you are needing a brush so bad, dude. Guys, look at that. That is from a couple of passes on him, on his back. He has such a dense coat. I'm pretty sure he has no reason for us catting him somewhere because the denseness of his coat is unheard of. Simon, you want brush? I know Leo's hogging it right now. Hang on, buddy. I gotta empty out the hair. He's rubbing on my foot again. You hear the dogs, don't you? Hang on, hang on. These two love getting brushed. There we go. Is a pretty boy now. Is you such... Look at that. Your fur is beyond dense, my guy. Yes. He keeps headbutting my foot. Hello, MM Vlogs, by the way. I didn't say hi to you. Hello. You are done? No, you're not all done. You need more brushes? Okay. I'm pretty sure these guys will both let me brush them for hours. But I'm not going to. I'm not turning your toy back on either. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Let me see. What are you doing, Leo? This is their favorite toy of all time. By the way, if you guys have cats, I highly... Here, want it on for a minute? Here, get up. Get up. I'll turn it on for a minute. Ignore my messy room. I have not had the energy to clean. Get up. Up, up. Okay. There you go. This is literally their most favorite thing in the world. Well, Leo's favorite thing is this. So let's see if he actually finished it tonight. Did you get it all? Oh, you did. Everybody? All the treats out of there? Yep. So this is his puzzle. You can like set it up so that he has to do all the different things to get the treats out of the holes. And this is supposed to be like one of the hardest puzzles. And he figured it out in 5 minutes. Hi, baby. We're not doing more treats. We're all done with treats. You have had plenty. Give it to me. Nope. That's going over there. Here's Simon. Hi, baby. I think they both want to eat. But yeah. Oh, of course, as soon as I turn it around. I want you guys, like, Simon just goes bonkers with this. This one's just getting love. This is rare. He doesn't usually do this. What you doing, Simon? Hi. Nope, we all done? We're going to lay down again? No. We're going to be silly. this entertains him forever. Okay, let me push my cart back where it goes, stand my drain up where it goes. I have done all my medications. I am going to shut out my light and kind of let myself do my chill go to bed thing. Not go to bed yet, but I start the process. I start the process a lot earlier than when I go to sleep. Normally I'm not asleep till almost 4 a.m. But I am a weird person, so. Alrighty. Let's see if I can do this without knocking everything over. I kind of need to redo my dressing on my port, but I also am just not doing that. Whoa, dark, hang on. Get some light in a minute. Sorry boys, it's bedtime. It's not gonna be play with toys time. Ta-da! So, but guys, I have such a big month coming up. The first 2 weeks of February, I have 4 different appointments right now. Thankfully, one of them's at home with my case manager. But dude, first of the month I see pain management, which is gonna be really good. Hopefully they have some options. Things you find in your bed as a medically disabled human being on a feeding tube. You find med syringes in your bed. I have a full, or a double bed, full, whatever you want to call it. I sleep in about the space of a twin, but like my computer is here, the cat sleeps under here, things like that. So pretty much I don't actually use probably about half my bed. But that's okay. I don't mind it. Hi, Sisey, come here. I'm seeing if me laying down in bed is going to kind of trigger him to come see me, because that's kind of his happy place, is when I lay down in bed. Simon, come on. Look, I got your brush. I don't know. Simon. What's this? Come here. I have not been able to get him up here of his own volition today. But maybe in a little while, as I calm down and chill out, he usually comes. Whoa, I almost dropped my juice. Juicy juice for the win, you guys. It's kind of cheap. It tastes good. It's a drainable thing. I live on it. I don't actually like the things that I stay up there. Okay, you guys gonna have to. I just gotta get my drain going. There we go. I just gotta get it moving because it's not draining dinner very well. I think as of from this moment on in time for a couple days, I'm gonna have to do kind of low key. Oh, here he comes. Simon, come on. Oh, I got him. Look, I got the baby. Oh, now I whacked him. Sorry, Simon, come on. I just whacked him in the face. He turned right as I moved my hand. Simon. This? Come on. This is what gets him every time. This is his favorite thing. Being pet and brushed is his all-time favorite thing outside of his toy. Simon, don't pull it out. Simon, hey. Don't pull out your hairs. He does this hair pulling. I think I've talked about it before. He does hair pulling on his back end. It's an anxiety thing, I think. He doesn't have any, like, his skin is perfectly fine in those areas. There's nothing going on. We think it's just a little bit of a, Sigh. What's this? Come here, baby. You can have some catnip. Look, Simon. Simon, come here. You want this? Oh, Leo scared him. Now goes the tail. The tail goes big. You guys want some nip? Simon. Come here. Come on. I think I need to go get catnip. The amount of catnip that is working into my carpet in my room is probably astronomical. Because that's their favorite thing. So I bought those little catnip balls that you can like put on the wall and stuff. And I put them on like a board. And Leo uses it once in a while. But Simon doesn't like it. So far the only thing I can really get him on is the Whisker. Is it Whisker City? Yeah, Whisker City. Simon, hey. Come on. Come on, kitty. It's such a chore working my way back into his heart. You want to eat? Do you want to eat? Are you hungry? Should I put some dinner down for you? Yeah, let's go do some dinner. Let's see if that works. I'm going to try to transition my cats to a dry food again. Or at least dry food with water in it. Because I'm going broke. I could save about $100 a month if I switch them back to dry food. Now, right now for Simon, it's okay that we're doing wet food. Because of his teeth, he really is not doing well chewing right now. There we go. Come on, Sai. His yummies. Like this. There you go. Yeah, he wants food. But I could save like $100 a month on getting them on wet food again. The reason I switched originally was actually Leo. Leo has had issues with bleeding in his stool when he ate dry food. And I'm not sure if it was because he wasn't drinking enough water or what. But it's been months, guys. I have been fighting with these cats to drink water for months. Before we got the dogs, we had a water dish that Leo would not dump. Then the dogs came in. It broke. We've got a different water dish for the dogs that was downstairs. But we were also finding that Leo and Simon used it, but they would get really picky once the dogs started using it again. They don't like dog slobber in their water. So I got a new water dish. I put it out in my hallway so I wouldn't kick it over. Well, they didn't like it out there. So a couple weeks ago, I finally moved it into my room under the table where my printer sits. And now they'll drink water. I don't know. Cats are weird. Cats are like emo kids always trying to die. Everything is out to kill them. They have funky immune systems. Their bodies reject their teeth a lot of the time. They're weird. But they are seriously my best buddies. They're my precious boys. But yeah. So I want to play some Minecraft, but I also know I need to start winding down. Also, nobody else is in Minecraft right now, so I'd be by myself. I have a server I play on that's a private server. And most of the people that play are like from Australia. So timing really sucks. But Chloe and I have been playing it. And I want to do some stuff. We want to build a castle. And I want to start mining for the materials, because it's going to take a long time. But also, we went 10,000 blocks away from spawn and found a desert temple thing that we're taking over. And that's probably where we're going to build our castle. However, one of the main reasons we're doing that is because one of the other players is kind of a resource hog. And, like, if you're playing with her, she's always, like, right up in your face and stuff. And it's a little rough sometimes. But, so we ended up going out 10,000 blocks just because it's something that Chloe and I do with, like, every world that we're in, is we go out way far. But this time we went out that far, found our thing. We hung out there for a little while. We're discovering stuff. We're exploring. But on the way back, because another friend was playing and we wanted to go back to our house, and we wanted to set up an end chest so that we can transport stuff. On the way back, we were up on a cliff, and Chloe's like, looks down, she's like, oh yeah, I can make this. I can jump into the water. What she couldn't see was that there was dirt down there that you couldn't see unless you were, like, really looking over it. And so she jumped and died with all of our really important shit that we had found in our travels. Diamond armor, like diamond pickaxes, cactuses, all these different things that we had been looking for. So I had to, like, really quick get everything I could. And then I spent the day today hightailing it from 10,000 blocks to 300. We were at, like, we were at 11,000 or something like that. We were really far out. But it's fun. I really enjoy. Hey, I got a new follower on TikTok. Yay. By the way, if you guys do TikTok, look up Chronically Kai. I am on there. I'm working toward being able to do live streams on there as well. I might be close to 400 subscribers there now. I don't know. Or not subscribers, followers. I don't have subscribers. But he's still down there eating that can of food. Or licking that can of food. Sai. Hello, baby. Come on. You want boops? You want boops? You want this? He's so mad at me. But yeah. This is kind of what I do at night once everybody's asleep, is just hang out. Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. For housing and stuff, we're looking into that. We're going to be looking into a wheelchair accessible vehicle. Grants for that. I'm already on a lot of state assistance. I'm on Medicaid and Medicare. On disability, I do get food stamps. My insurance company that I go through, they do a $240 a month. Like, you can spend it on food, like healthy food and some household items. I primarily use it on canned chicken and yogurt at the moment because that is my diet. But it covers what I need, mostly. And then I have food stamps for, like, the more not healthy things, like my snacks. This month, I ordered a bunch of snacks on my food stamps so that, like, different things, sweet, salty, crunchy, soft. I ordered a lot of those in bulk, so that's going to last me a couple months. Except for the goldfish. The goldfish are almost gone already. But those are one of my favorite snacks to eat. They're really easy to drain, and they don't make me too nauseous. But yeah, we definitely... one of those people that it took me a while, but I had to get to a point of accepting the fact that I am the type of person that's gonna have to live off of the assistance that is there. And I mean, quite frankly, these assistance programs are there for people like me who are disabled and aren't able to work. It's literally like a threat to my life if I work, because I could pass out at work and hit my head and go into a coma type of deal. Like, it's dangerous for me to work. Um, which sucks because I loved working. Hi, John. I literally, every time I go to Joann's, I'm heartbroken that I'm not still working there and doing what I love. Like, it was low paying, trust me. It's very low pay, but it was something I loved. Joann's, I got to use my knowledge. I got to help so many people. We had one lady who was on a very long project of creating like alphabet pillow monsters for her grandson. And she'd come in like once a week and we'd talk over what she's trying to do and things like that. And it was really fun. Drew, unfortunately, when it comes to me, there's a lot of reasons I'm not working. One of them is, yes, it's a safety issue. Secondly is I am in the hospital a lot for weeks to 2 weeks, a week to 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks at a time. And I cannot work during those times. So we actually looked into that for quite some years. Even when I was going through my hearing for disability, we talked to the vocational expert there, and she's like, yeah, with all of these inconsistencies in their health, no one would hire them. They can't work. Like, she said that there was 2 jobs I could do, or one job, I don't know. The main job, she said, was a bingo caller. It's like, that's a sit-down, easy job, but she's like, no, they would, because I have to be able to get to the bathroom immediately when I need to. I have inconsistencies as far as, like, my conditions go. I can't always be there. At the time, I was not yet tube fed. And so, hey, Yuki. At the time, I was not as bad as I am right now. I was not dealing with the gastroparesis, at least. I was not diagnosed at this time. I lost my first job, well, technically my second job here. I lost that job because I was constantly throwing up and having to go home, because they have a policy of when you throw up, you go home. It was a call center. If one person had it, the entire call center would end up having it. So it was their policy. You throw up, you go home. If I had a seizure, I had to go home. So I lost that job because I had 2 days where I was just throwing up, and I couldn't get in, and I had no call, no shows on my record, and they said no. So I got fired for that. And from Joann's, I had to quit Joann's because they had a product that was causing me to go into anaphylaxis. For months, this happens. I was hired in the seasonal time period in October, was working through the holiday, all that jazz. But I miss being able to drive too. In the wintertime, they get these scented pine cones at Joann's, and they flip-flop the scents. The cinnamon ones are the most dangerous to me. I didn't know I was allergic to them. I knew they gave me headaches, but they gave all of us headaches. Like, we had 6 boxes of these things by our cutting table, and all of us constantly had headaches from these things. Well, one day, like, these things never freaking sold until they were on clearance. And somebody bought a pack of them, and I was cashing them out, and I touched the pine cones, and immediately my throat started closing up. I had a nurse that was in line, and she told me I needed to get to an EpiPen immediately. I did not have an EpiPen at the time, but I lived 5 minutes from there, and I drove home, barely able to breathe, and immediately got my nebulizer. And then I took Benadryl. I took a big-ass dose of Benadryl, and that was able to calm it down. But the next day when I went in, it only took an hour before I started reacting. And then the following day, it was half an hour. And then the day after that, it was literally 5 minutes in the store. And I had to leave. So at that point, I talked to my boss. I'm like, look, between my seizures and this, like, I was having seizures in the store. And every time I had a seizure, our store policy was that they had to put away $10,000 in case of, needing medical bills paid from that, because of work. And I'm like, quite honestly, I cannot in good faith work here if I'm having seizures at least once a week and if I'm having anaphylaxis. Like, my seizures were costing them at least 2 days worth of profit. Every time I had one, I'm like, I can't sit here and do that to you guys. Like, this store will go under because I'm working here. Like, it's not doable. So when I had the anaphylactic episodes, I sat down with my boss, and she's like, I hate to see you go, but your health is first. And she was a workhorse. Like, this lady was, like, she worked us good. But that was the first time where she's like, literally, your health is more important than this job. And she's like, I'm not going to fire you, but I understand that you need to quit. Must get coffee. Yes, please. One of the beauties of greetings from Panama. Dang. Well, welcome in. Coffee is my jam, and I no longer get affected by the caffeine because when my stomach doesn't digest, so I can drink it and it drains, so I can still enjoy the taste of coffee but not have the caffeine effects. Now, mind you, when I had my gastroparesis hit to the point of that bad, where I was not digesting anything, I went through major caffeine withdrawal because I have been drinking coffee since I was 13 years old. We started it at 13 because of my migraines, and we were trying to see if it would help. And so I've been drinking it for most of my life, more than half of my life. And coffee is my jam. When I was in school, I drank so much coffee. I'm pretty sure I single-handedly kept Tim Hortons in business in our town. Dude, I miss Tim Hortons. If any of y'all are up north or in Canada, New York, Michigan, that type of thing, I fucking miss Tim Hortons. So fucking bad. To the point of, this is how integral Tim Hortons has been in my life. My sister worked there. 2 of our friends from church worked there. Like, we literally hung out in Tim Hortons nearly daily. So Tim Hortons was our place. But, he's coming back. I literally have dreams about going to Tim Hortons. Almost recurring dreams, but they're always slightly different. But it's always the same Tim Hortons, which is really funny because it's not the Tim Hortons that my town had. It's a very different Tim Hortons, but it's always the same. And it's really funny. But Tim Hortons and Mighty Taco, that's what I miss. I miss a good old bean and cheese burrito with, oh yeah. I can get that to some degree here. Like, Taco Bell sort of does something like that, but not quite. Not like Mighty Taco. But yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I have to update. I don't know. Today was a big day. This month is going to be a big month. Between my cat's surgery, I have 4 appointments in the first 2 weeks. Yeah, I wish I could do cloth diapers. Once Chloe moves in, I might be able to do something more similar to that, but quite honestly, we don't have the money. I don't have the energy to make them like I did. I still have my patterns for them in my in my closet. They're still sitting there. I miss my cloth diapers, but at the same time, it was a lot of work. And honestly, I don't really think I could handle doing them right now. They're hard for me to do the changing on my own. I needed to change them way more often. So I would have to wear a crap ton of inserts in one just to make it a few hours, and then I would always have not always leak issues. I had a lot of wicking issues, but it wasn't leaking. But I loved my cloth diapers so much. They were great. Especially the ones I made. Snap Easy is a really good company as well for cloth diapers. I know there's a few others out there. As a heavy set person, I didn't have that many options, and Snap Easy was super comfortable, super affordable. So yeah. But for now, I'm sticking with my disposables. Thankfully, Andrew's saving my bacon when it comes to diaper buying this coming month, because I asked him if he would. He has an FSA account, and he is able to purchase certain things like diapers on there. And I asked him if he was kind enough that he would help out this month, because I have to put all my money toward the cat. There's my baby. And I move and he runs. He was probably going to run anyway. He doesn't usually. Simon, want a brush? He's scratching. Simon, hey. Simon, look at this. Want a brush? Come here. Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, he's thinking about it. Come here. See, I knew once I calmed down and laid down with the blanket that he would probably come up here. Come on, Simon. Simon. Yep, it's going to get him. Yes. There's my baby. Hang on, you guys. Ready? You want to see? There's my baby. This little thing he does, he arches his back long before the brush is anywhere near him. Simon. What's this? You're going to do your chin? Oh, we're going to do face scratches? Yeah. Oh, yes. You're going to scratch your chin? Oh, yeah. Scratch that chin. This is his... He will scratch his chin for forever. And he'll do it all himself, and it's adorable. Yes, my sweet boy. This cat, this is why we call him autistic, is because his spatial awareness is so off, it's not even funny. Like, he arches his back and, like, jumps up into your, like, toward your hand for a pet before it's anywhere near him. Hey, baby boy. Simon. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, this makes me so happy. You're going to do rollovers? You want your belly scratched? Oh, there's a belly rubs. Oh, boy. Oh, oof. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a burp. Or that was a reflux. That movement he just did is him refluxing. Yeah. I have very weird cats who love their bellies rubbed. So much. Yeah. You want to brush bellies? Want to brush belly? You're not laying quite the right direction to roll over properly. Want a belly rubs? Oh, yeah. Oh, you want the face. He's purring up a storm right now. You sweet boy. Oh, you want pets? Okay. He looks at me like, how dare you be done? He's such a sweet boy. He is so scared today, though. Hello. He does not like going to the vet, and I put him in his crate for the vet, and he was not a happy camper. He's the type of cat where I could just harness him and put him on a leash, and he'd sit in my arms. So, he loves me. No, sweet boy. No, I do not. I'm sorry. I can say hola, oso, I can count to 10. I can say bueno. I can say a couple words, but I do not understand it. Hey, baby boy. That's much better. This is what I've been waiting for all day. You're so precious. You are my precious little bean. He is such a sweetheart, guys. Like, y'all know how Snitch was. He is so close to that. The only difference between... I got sneezes? Please don't sneeze on me. The main difference between him and Snitch is that he is so skittish with other people. And he does not like to be picked up. Snitch was... like, he will lay on me all day. He'll get all the love. But Snitch would let me pick him up. You want more face pets? Yeah, okay. I'll let you scratch your face. But like, he is, you know, you all know that Snitch was my soul animal. Like, he was my soulmate animal. He's trying to hold it down with his paw so that it doesn't move. He's going to, hang on, I gotta show you guys this. He is going to town over here. You'll be in the star of the show tonight, Simon. He will do this for forever. It's the cutest thing. He sometimes likes it when I move it. I literally cannot brush my own hair without these two cats wanting to be brushed. Oh, neat. I will say, while I want to like it, I hate meatloaf with a very vibrant passion. It is just a texture I cannot get behind. I have tried it since I was a child. I have tried it all different ways. Cannot stand it. Are you all done brushing face? Yeah. Can I take this away now? No, he's thinking you cannot. But I will let you pet me. One of my, let's see, what is a food that I want to make really bad right now? I want some burrito casserole. It is a dish that my mom made up. Basically, you line a pan with burrito shells, and then you do a layer of bean dip, like refried beans. A layer of ground beef, like seasoned ground beef. And then it's kind of like enchilada sauce, but not exactly. It's like, it was basically like enchilada sauce with brown gravy in it. Now he's doing the rollover because he wants his belly rub thing. Hang on. You got to scoot in a little bit. There you go. Now you can roll over. Hang on. This is what he wants every night. The little leg up. He won't let me do it without his leg over my hand. He's like, nope. There you go. Your precious boy. Look at him make biscuits in the air. Yeah, make those biscuits. Yeah. Air biscuits are a lot slower than regular biscuits. You sweet kitty. Oh, goodness. He's like kicking me in the face practically. You don't do Jell-O or gummy candy. I can do both of those for certain textures, of certain textures. Albanese gummies are my favorite though. Okay, I will let you just lay flat now. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, does that feel so good? But anyway, burrito casserole. So she would do that layer thing. She would do the enchilada sauce. Then she would lay another layer of burrito shells and sauce it, and then bean, meat, shell, sauce, and then on top would be melted cheese. And it's so good, and I miss it so bad. I need to have my mother make me some. I will risk the drain not working to eat that. Hang on, one more thing. One more cat view. Hello, baby. What you doing? You sweet boy. Oh, I think I'm turning it. You want boops with the boop? Nose bit. Oh, yeah, all the pets. Oh, goodness. You're so far, I can barely reach you. Hi. Why is he so cute? Oh. Oh, have I been forgiven? This little pause is going. Making those biscuits in the air. Oh, we're making some pretty hardcore biscuits right now. So funny thing about Simon, he is one of those cats that he doesn't really need things and make biscuits like that very often. Like, he'll do air biscuits like this all the time. You start petting him and it's immediate air biscuits. But he doesn't do it on, like, bedding and things. Like, Leo is obsessed with blankets and making biscuits, and, like, he'll make biscuits on my arm, or he'll do it on my belly and he'll lick my arm. Like, he does the whole Smurgle need thing quite a bit. Not as much as Snitch did, but he does it a lot. Simon just does it. Just does it in the air. He's so happy. Oh, sweet boy. I'm sorry if I just deafened you all with my alarm. But let's see, what else can I make? I can make a pretty mean soft pretzel. I make something called Jewish chicken. It's a really weird combination, but it's really, really good. It's basically like you do chicken and cranberry sauce, French dressing, and you can do onion soup mix. I, however, cannot because I'm allergic. And you bake that for like an hour in the oven. And then you serve it over rice. And it's kind of like a sweet and sour type of deal. My God, we call it, it's not the name for it, but we call it Jewish chicken. It's a friend of ours came up with that name and taught it to us. I don't know why they call it that, but it's so good. It is one of my favorite meals. Sorry, you hear the roommate and the dogs. He's complaining. Why? Why do you hate me? What? Oh, there's a basket in here. I have Simon in my lap, so I cannot get up. You. Yeah, they don't get as clean when they're in the bag. The bag works great, except for when I'm cleaning them. Okay, to be fair, I was not planning on having that many Tubi pads. So the bag worked. I need to buy a bigger one. So I also hadn't washed Tubi pads in about a month. You guys, I have an obsession.
out, tossed him around in the dryer a little bit. I'm like, okay, I got him all. Pulled it out of the dryer. 3 tubing pads go across the fucking floor.
Put him in the basket, please.
Thank you for having someplace for me to put it.
Be careful. He is very... Nope. Oh, my guy. He thinks everybody's going to take him back to the vet.
Oh,
I have spent the last
I wouldn't have tried that.
I have spent the last 3 hours convincing him to come in my lap.
And then here comes the person that likes to shove him into things and pick him up.
I swear to God, I am never going to be the person to put him in that crate ever again.
I'll do it.
He has been so funky about it. Dexcom, yeah. If I ever have issues with blood sugar, I'm going on a Dexcom. I know a lot about it because I follow several people that have type 1 diabetes. And also a few people that don't, but have sugar issues. Bedtime, kind of. It's what I consider wind down time. It lasts till about 4 o'clock in the morning when I finally fall asleep. No, I just have to... Don't forget the hall light, please. I know, I'm just reminding you. I seriously have to try to get my doctor to do something for sleep because I can't... I don't sleep, you guys. Sometimes I'll sleep here and there, but like last night I did... Oh, ouch. I did okay last night. I think I was asleep by 3. But it was a very fitful sleep. Right now, especially because there's so much pain going on in my abdomen that... Oh, yeah. Binky is right over here. This is my new Binky. By the way, this Binky glows in the dark. The button glows in the dark. This was a Christmas present from my friend. I got another one that's an owl as well. It's reverse colors, so the back is the dark color and the handle is the light color. Do I have a stuffy? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 are in bed with me. Although I'm pretty sure one of them has fallen down the bed crack. But yeah, I always have plushies and binkies. And blankies, obviously. Hello, Leo. Did you toss him or did he jump?
I tossed him.
Stop tossing him.
He was in your chair. You don't want him in your chair.
You wouldn't put the thing in. He's fine in my chair. He sleeps in my chair at night.
I knew he was fine. I knew you were just being dicks.
No, I put those there usually, but if it's...
I frustrated the fuck out of him.
Yes, you did. Oh, I also clipped his nails.
Oh, so that probably feels good.
Yeah. I wrangled him and clipped his nails because he was playing with a pipe cleaner and he nagged me good. Nabbed me, not nagged me. Hi.
See what happens if you're not careful with your claws? You get tortured.
No. It is bedtime. Do not turn it on. Dude, seriously. Oh,
It doesn't stay on forever.
It does because they know how to set the motion sensor. They know the motion sensor. Find a baby fish and throw a fish in here. Actually, I have more fish.
Yeah, I don't have the fish. You robbed
No, there's
me.
one out there. That's wipes. Where are they?
I don't see one.
Oh, he took it with him then. You gotta leave it in here. The doggies are gonna get it. It's in the hallway, I think. It's right around there.
It's not here.
Okay, it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was means it was.
So, turn what on? The toy. Here, I'll show you. That thing.
By the litter box.
He did?
No, I said he does not appear to have. And you better not set foot out of that bed without picking up that fucking diaper that's wadded up and thrown by the fucking door.
Oh, sorry, but I forgot when I was changing when Naomi got here. I did not have time. It is a automatic toy that they love, but they know how to set off the motion sensor if it's not actually turned off.
You walked away.
So it'll go for 15 minutes and then it'll stop, and it'll be on a setting where if they touch it after that, it turns back on. And they will do that for hours. They will watch it for the entire 15 minutes. It will stop. They touch it so that it goes again, and then they sit back and watch it. Literally the other day, this thing was running for like 3 hours straight. So
Thank God you got a rechargeable one.
they love it. I had one of these toys before, and Simon was absolutely obsessed with it. It got broken and stuff like that, and I had to... It's in pieces in another room. So I finally this month bought them a new one. And quite honestly, they also do this. Leo will just lay on it. But it's literally, they self-entertain with that for hours. And I do play with them with other things. They really like the wand fishing pole type of toy. And one of their favorite games of all time, I have a back scratcher. If I put it under my blanket and play around with it under the blanket, they go absolutely apeshit for that. Anything you put under a blanket, they will go nuts for. Anything under fabric, they will go nuts for. That's why they love that toy so much, is they love it when there's things under moving that they can't fully see, but they can kind of see. But Leo's also got an obsession with these. I don't know if I can reach them right now. They're in here somewhere. But it's these little, like, pink... I really can't find it right now. It's these little pink stuffed fish with ribbon for a tail. And he is so obsessed with these things that he will carry it around the house in his mouth. He will sleep with it. If he can't find it, he cries. He'll walk around the house just meowing, looking for this thing. And he didn't have one for several months because the dogs destroyed it, because he always brings it out in the dog zone. He doesn't quite understand that past the gate is dog zone. So the dogs ate his last one, and that toy that I just bought came with one, and he spent a week just loving on this thing. He plays with it all night. Like, it is his, like, he treats it like a baby. It's hilarious. But he took it out in the living room, and then he took it upstairs, and the dogs got it. So he was out of fishies again. But I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy him new ones. And Andrew actually ended up buying them for me, which was really nice. But it's literally like I give him one till the other one dies. And then I give him more. I get a 5-pack of them or a 6-pack of them or something like that for like $8 on Amazon. And he goes nuts. He really loves those toys. Yeah, be careful with cats and playing with your hands. I don't know how old your cat is, but that is kind of what leads to them, doing the jump scare, ambush type of deal. I do not ever play with my cats. Well, okay, I can't say that. 99% of the time, I do not play with my hands. Sometimes I'll do the thing with Leo where I'm like, and I just put it over his face for a second. But other than that, I do not play with my hands with my cat. I only play with toys. I learned that from Jackson Galaxy. He said that's the fastest way to get your cats to do the whole attack your feet, attack your legs thing. That trains them to do that, basically. But thankfully, mine are not really... Like, Simon will play with hands a little bit. But they're not really hand motivated. They are very much so toy and food motivated. Seriously, Leo is so stinking smart. It's not even funny. My friend got him this little penguin that tilts over, and when you tilt it, there's a hole and it drops out a treat. He figured that out in literally a minute. Loves the thing. So I tried giving him the dog puzzle. It was like he had it down to some degree, but it just was a little, not complicated, but too big, really, for him. Oh, okay. That's good. But I did get him a new puzzle toy. He'll do that one every day. He loves it. I'm gonna get more for him eventually. This is supposedly a pretty hard puzzle, and he literally figured it out in 5 minutes. But thankfully, it still gives him a lot of enrichment to do it anyway, because I can fill it back up. He gets some treats, and he gets a lot of stimulation from it. Now, Simon couldn't give a shit about it. He really, quite frankly, his autism shows a little bit when it comes to that. But, oh, hi, Leo. He doesn't care about toys like that. He's not food motivated when it comes to anything. He's not much of a treat cat. He likes certain treats, and that's about it. His favorite thing is like meat, like lunch meat. He loves lunch meat. He likes cheese, certain cheese. Hello. But he's a really picky cat, whereas Leo will eat anything. He loves Mexican food the best, outside of lunch meat and meat. His favorite thing to eat is refried beans and hummus and taco sauce. He's weird. He used to eat a lot more things. Like he used to eat, he eats dill pickle, like he'll eat dill pickle chips. Mind you, when I say this, I give him a very small amount to try. But he likes dill pickle chips. He likes goldfish. He does snatch goldfish from me usually. But, oh yeah. Mine go through, like my cats, I have yet to have a toy that they don't like, but they do gravitate towards certain toys. For example, Leo loves to use kickers, but the only kicker he's ever liked and used consistently was one from Jackson Galaxy that they no longer make. And I've tried to buy him like kickers now. He doesn't give a shit. He just wants those kickers. So I might have to try at some point to replicate them, because they're his favorite thing. So, or not his favorite thing. Hello. How's it going? I'm hoping my meds kind of kick in soon and I get sleepy, but I am going to finish a TV show and stuff. I'm going to go before too long. But, yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know if there's anything else to update you guys on or not. I did sit down and make a shirt the other day from Korea. Not how to spell, but it's okay. I made a shirt. I made a couple of hats. I've got a lot more to sew, but I have to do it in such small batches that it's going to take me a while. Oh, hi, layout Simon. Kitty, kitty. I know, he left the gate shut. I'll have to open it for... Oh, I have a Simon again. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet boy. Would you like me to move my vape out of your way? Yeah? Okay. You said, well, thank you. We're just kind of chilling while I wind down for bed and try to win my cat's love back. He got mad because I took him to the vet today. And now I'm being laid upon. Hello, buddy. We have kitty butt. Where's kitty? There's kitty face. Yep. That's my baby. One of my babies. The other one's on the floor. The other one does not sleep with me. Like, he does sometimes during the day, but not at night. Simon, however, sleeps on me or underneath my computer desk thingy. Oh, your tail. Huh. I am not allergic to cats, but their hair does get tickly. I need to eat my yogurt soon before they go warm. I gotta get my stomach to drain. Anyway, guys, I do plan on doing a review of the puppers here before too long. I'm honestly gonna cat hair review all of the Tykeables, but quite frankly, most of them are the same. I do still hold true to I really do like the overnights a lot, but I am enjoying the puppers. Oh yeah. Okay, Simon. I love you, but you're squashing me, and you won't stay still. Roll over. Roll on your back. Come on, I will pet you, Betty. Thankfully, I have not fallen in a while. Yeah. Oh. I am not going to try them. 1, because they don't have my size. 2, I'm not really fond of cloth back diapers. And 3, according to my roommate, they're not very good. When it comes to the premium diapers, they're not as great. But they are really, really cute. They captured the more modern day Pampers look very well. But I still stand by Tykeables when it comes to their diapers. Their diapers are hands down the best. Rear's was definitely rivaling for a while. But with their semi-recent changes to them, I'm not buying them. I mean, obviously, if I end up, like, not fitting in the Tykeables again or something like that, I would. But I don't like the change they made to them. They do not hold as much as they used to. Every single one I wore leaked. I hardly ever leak with Tykeables. Unless it's, like, really just over wet. Okay, this hair tie has to go. But I am, hands down, Tykeables all the way. I will say, though, their clothing is astronomically expensive. While it is very good quality, it is way expensive comparatively. So, I don't often buy their clothing for that reason. Free hair, yes. I'm in a reactive state tonight, which is why I took the Benadryl when I did, because I knew I was going to get reactive. I'm probably going to have to throw another dose on here in like an hour. Yep. I listen to ASMR. This one girl I found, she goes by Ting Ting on YouTube. She's really good. She has like a playlist compiled and stuff, and I can literally just play the playlist at night. I'm kind of funny when it comes to ASMR. I don't like I cannot stand mouth noises and stuff like that, so I am really, really picky. There's only one person I can kind of stand her mouth noises, but, like, dude, the ASMR people do where they're eating and shit, I cannot handle that. Nope. So, I listen to very specific ASMR, and I can just throw her playlist on, and I'm asleep pretty quick to it. I've kind of trained my body. I've trained my body to kind of start winding down when I play ASMR. Now, if I could just train it to sleep decently, we'd be great. But does my binky help me sleep? Yes. And, I mean, like, I have an oral fixation. I have literally sucked my thumb or a binky my entire life to go to bed. So, yes. I haven't been using the pacifier as much, just simply because I'll, like, turn my ASMR on, I'll vape a little bit, and then I zonk. But I also have issues with congestion at night, and so the binky is not great when it comes to that. It often does not stay in. Now, mind you, if I'm in the right headspace and environment, little side wakes up if I drop a binky and cries until it's back in my mouth. But that's only if I'm in the right headspace. But yes, I always have a pacifier with me in bed. I just don't always use it. But that's only because I usually fall asleep before I can put it in. Like, once I do roll over and go to sleep, paper flipping. Yeah. I like the ones that do, like, the role plays. So, like, the ones that do, like, the hair salon and haircuts, or the optometry stuff, or makeup, or the doctor ones are sometimes okay. But I like the ones that are, like, the role plays. No, Dynasty, I have one. I just don't wear clothing to bed usually, so there's nowhere to clip it. The only reason I have a shirt on at the moment is because I'm on camera. I do not sleep in clothing. Sorry, I'm scratching my head a lot. I do not have lice or anything like that. I have mast cell activation syndrome. My head is a reactive spot. My head and my eyes. And my arms. My forearms are really reactive sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, pacifiers are really good for certain things. You know, they're becoming a lot more widely used in the neurodivergent communities and stuff. Outside of, you know, ABDLs. We're slowly but surely getting to a point where they're more accepted. I itch. Alright. I think that my cat is finally calmed down. And I have to kick him out because I need to roll over at some point. But I need to eat a snack and go to bed. So we're almost at 90 minutes, so I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight and watch my show and then turn on some ASMR and go to sleep. Ugh, I hate this when it reacts like this on my head. Everybody's like, just don't scratch. And I'm like, you have no idea what mast cell is like. There is no not scratching. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I will get a good night rest, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I don't have to do anything tomorrow morning, so I get to sleep in. We are probably going to go talk to some property management companies about houses and stuff. Southern Sounds. Who do I follow? I follow Noah ASMR. On YouTube and on TikTok. Or ASMR Noah. I'm not sure which direction it is. She's pretty good. She does do some mouth sounds and stuff. So I just kind of don't watch those ones. If she's live streaming, I'll flip to another live stream while she's doing that, because I cannot handle that sound. But I also watch Angel Sounds ASMR. I do a little bit of Tom Who. The only one that I can handle mouth sounds from is Shay ASMR. I know there's a couple more. I think it's Molly May or something like that on TikTok. I like hers. She doesn't really do mouth sounds at all, but she's also not one that does very many role plays, and I really like the role play ones because it's a consistent enough thing for me to go to sleep to. I do better with the role plays because they're like similar sounds for a longer period of time. I love anything hair brushing, hair related. Love those ones. I like when they do makeup, which is really funny because I don't do makeup. But medical ones are good too. There's a couple people I follow on YouTube as well. I just have to go look at it. But yeah, right now my favorite has been Ting Ting. Hers are really good. Leo, don't make that noise, please. But I like the ones that are like the role play, longer session type of deal. If you're doing ones with like hair, that's my jam. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Hello. I'm getting sleepy and I want to finish my show, so I'm gonna do the thing and head to bed. You all have an awesome night, and hopefully it won't be too long before I stream again. I need to record. And up goes Simon. I need to record some reviews, so I need to do that. But anyway, I will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. My whole group is asleep, so I haven't really had anyone to hang with. Because half of them are 6 and 7 hours ahead of me. The other one went home from work and went to bed pretty much. So, yeah. All of my buddies that I normally talk to were in bed. Normally, Chloe would probably be up for a little while longer than they were with me, but they went for like 24 hours with no sleep, so they zonked out early. It wasn't really actually that early. It was like 11 o'clock for them. Or 12 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it was 12 o'clock. So like 5 o'clock my time. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. I will see you all later. Have an awesome night. Bye-bye, guys.